5 best places, websites to buy luxury fashion from. If you've been seeing a million unknown websites pop up in the last year or two that sell designer clothing and you're not sure if they're authentic or not, then this video is for you. For everyone that doesn't know, my name is Tania and I buy a lot of luxury fashion. I buy a lot of designer clothes, bags, shoes, etc. And I have tested and tried many different websites, and these are 5 of the best websites that I personally trust and I buy my designer stuff from. And if you stay till the end of the video, you'll find out which of these websites have the best sales ever, because I like to save money where I can so I can spend more on Hermes, because Hermes bags never go on sale and I always have to pay full price for them. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you love luxury fashion as much as I do and buy designer things, because we have a lot in common. Now moving on to the best places and websites to buy your luxury designer clothes and shoes and bags from. As I mentioned, there are so many different options. There are some well-known established retailers that have been around for decades, and then there are some websites that have been around for a couple of years, and maybe you see a really good deal there, but you're not sure if you should just buy, if it's authentic, if it's a legit place, are they going to scam you, etc. Trust me, I've been there. Since now you get the idea that I shop a lot and I shop a lot from different places. So I totally get your hesitation since I've been in your shoes. Let's start with my favorite retailer in the US that has been around for decades is Saks Fifth Avenue. I absolutely love Saks. They have amazing customer service and they have a lot of in-store locations still. Obviously, the Fifth Avenue location of Saks is iconic. They have the best windows, but also their online store is amazing. It's easy to search. They have the majority of the designers that I shop. It's almost 20 years that I shop at Saks Fifth Avenue, and never once I have been sold anything fake, so I definitely have a lot of trust for this retailer. It's definitely my #1 physical store that I tend to gravitate to. 2 is My Theresa. I believe My Theresa is a European brand, but they do shop to the United States and they shop pretty much worldwide. They have amazing selections. They have all of the designers that I'm looking for. Sometimes they have better prices, all depending on the season, but I like My Theresa. They are very reliable. They have fast shipping. Usually it's like a 2-day shipping with DHL. Very fast, good customer service, and not once have I heard or gotten anything that was not authentic from My Theresa. Number 3, Net-a-Porter. It's a British retailer and they're really big online. I'm actually not sure if they have any physical offices, but it's a very good place to buy designer items, and I love Net-a-Porter because sometimes they have different brands, so I would definitely trust Net-a-Porter. Again, I've only gotten authentic things and I've never heard of anything remotely shady going at Net-a-Porter. Then we have SSENCE. SSENCE is a Canadian brand, and they also take authenticity very seriously. They do have, I believe, I know that they have a store in Montreal because I've been to that one, but they're really big online and they also take authenticity seriously. The only thing that I will say about SSENCE is that they use very unappealing way of shooting clothes. I'm not sure why, but whenever you go on their website, like, it always helps me to search for the same exact item that I'm buying on other brands, because sometimes SSENCE has better prices than other websites, but the thing is that it's just like such a turn off the way how they shoot their clothes and, you know, coats and shoes and all of that. So I do recommend just like doing a quick Google, seeing the same clothes but on different websites. I think it's a marketing strategy. I'm just not a big fan. I respect that they do it, but again, not a big fan. Another big one that is 100% authentic is LUISA via ROMA. It is As you guessed from the name, it's Italian. While I don't think that that website has such good prices anymore, I do think it's definitely authentic. Now we get to even smaller online websites such as YOOX, Matches Fashion, Baltini, and Forward. Those are much smaller. Sometimes they might have better prices. They don't have such a good established customer service. Matches probably does, but the other ones maybe not so much. I am a little bit careful when I'm buying from these brands. While I personally have not had any bad experiences with these websites, I know that some of my followers have, such as not a very good or efficient customer service, long time to reply, hard to return, etc. So I might not really recommend them. If they have some amazing deals, of course I'll go ahead and pull the trigger, but usually I would prefer to stay with the options that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. And then there are some websites that I would definitely stay clear of, such as Farfetch and Satire, that have been known to sell not authentic luxury designer things. Of course, most experiences are great and most people still get authentic designer things, but there have been a lot of instances that a lot of my followers have been sold fake things, so I try to stay away from those websites, as well as websites like Fashion File or, you know, Poshmark, The Real, where you sell, you know, sort of pre-loved designer items. Those come with a very big risk factor, to say the least. Let me know if you want me to talk a little bit more about pre-loved markets and safety measures there to make sure that you're buying authentic. Would love to expand more on that topic. Now, going back to the website, online retailers, I promised to tell you which ones are my favorites and which ones have the best deals. So actually, all of the websites that I mentioned, they do have sometimes very good deals. YOOX being one of the really good websites. Saks, whenever they have, you know, but their biannual sales, and you know, at the end of the sale they can go as low as 70%. My Theresa, Net-a-Porter, and LUISA via ROMA, I don't shop as much anymore just because to me a lot of times they don't have very good sales. Occasionally I'll still buy from them, but I tend to favor My Theresa and definitely Saks. It's one of my favorite places to shop from for sure, as well as YOOX, Forward, Baltini. I have purchased from all of these brands and I do think that they have amazing discounts. And if you're interested in saving a lot, definitely follow me on Instagram and watch my Instagram stories. Usually once a week I will try to do the best deals that I can find, and I will post them on my stories with a swipe up link. If you see your sizes, just like know that whenever I post, like, these sales tend to sell out just because there are such good sales. And obviously I will only post of what I like, but if you go on their website and you're like, oh my god, this website is having 70% off, and you know, maybe you'll want to buy something else, I don't know. But I try to help you save money on luxury things. So if you like Hermes bags like me, you can buy these bags with a little bit less guilt. And let me know your experiences with these websites or other websites in the comments. I would love to know. I absolutely love learning from you as well. As always, with love.